and welcome to Breaking News, a Recaps Holiday Edition. I'm your host, Wesley Newfarmer, and I'm joined by a woman who will probably end up crying in a corner at the end of the office Christmas party, Jessica Pratt.
Thank you, Wesley. I can assure viewers any tears shed would be due to losing the office sweepstake, as to which in turn you'll be caught with in the copy room tonight. I have my money firmly placed on that bitch Steve from accounts.
Well, it's really anyone's ballgame.
Really? A pun?
If you can't handle the heat, dollface, stay in the kitchen.
I don't think that's the same, actually. I think it's if you can't...
On with the news. President-elect Donald Trump is currently on his Merry Christmas Freedom USA Thank You Tour 2016. Flanked by Christmas trees and insisting on saying Merry Christmas instead of Happy Holidays, Trump is dropping in saying thank you to the states that helped him win the election. No word yet on when he'll head over to Moscow to do the same.
A postman in Australia has been allowed to keep his festive decorations on his delivery bike after a last-minute change of mind by Australia Post. A Facebook group was started in support of the postie after the company asked him to remove them because they were deemed to be a safety hazard. Meanwhile, local dogs have started their own Facebook group simply called Challenge Accepted.
Clothing brand Tipsy Elves has unveiled the world's most expensive ugly Christmas sweater. Made with nearly 25,000 Swarovski crystals, the sweater will retail around $30,000. This means at this year's office Christmas party, you will not only be the ugliest person there, but also the dumbest.
A man has been caught on camera stealing $30,000 worth of seafood a little more than a week out from Christmas. While seafood is a staple for many Australians during the festive season, the man can be forgiven for the theft, as all he wanted to do was sell off the $30,000 haul to buy a Tipsy Elves Christmas sweater.
The holiday cup from McDonald's has received a cheeky makeover from one customer who took the innocent picture of 2 winter mittens and turned it into something a little more naughty. While McCafe were quick to laugh off the joke, others have applauded the accuracy of the picture, as McDonald's coffee is well known for tasting like shit.
Meanwhile, coffee giant Starbucks released its newest holiday flavoured drink this week. The fruitcake frappuccino combines cinnamon and hazelnut flavours with that old Christmas favourite, dried fruit. So now when you re-gift that fruitcake from your great aunt, you can pair it with a Starbucks and go down in history as the worst Secret Santa ever. Speaking of Secret Santa, it's time for that beloved holiday tradition, the breaking news that recaps live Secret Santa. Wesley, would you like to go first?
Why yes, Jessica, I would. Merry Christmas.
101 best Christmas recipes your husband will love.
He can thank me later.
Well, actually, Wesley, in our house, my husband does all the cooking due to my busy schedule here at Breaking News.
Are you alright? Were you just speaking in tongues there for a second? There was a lot of that I just didn't understand.
Merry Christmas.
STDs for dummies! What do I have now? How did you know?
Everyone in the office knows.
Let's cross now to Kirin Hilliar for all the latest sports news.
Thank you, Wesley. And I must apologise, but I was unaware we were doing a Secret Santa. Was there a memo I missed or something?
Actually, Kirin, Wesley and I chipped in and we got you a present together, didn't we?
Yes.
Fruitcake frappuccino from Starbucks.
Merry Christmas.
Brilliant, thanks guys. Now, on to sports news. NFL player Tom Brady has autographed 3 pairs of used Ugg boots and hidden them around the city of Boston for lucky fans to find. Brady tweeted out clues to the first pair's location and also mentioned that the shoes smell. As far as this sportscaster is concerned, the sooner someone bottles the scent of Brady's feet, the better. In cricket news, despite having only scored 5 runs in his first 3 test matches for Australia, Nick Maddinson is set to keep his spot for the highly anticipated Boxing Day test in Melbourne. Maddinson is part of Australian cricket's youth policy, and like a lot of 24-year-olds, he just needs to learn how to settle into a long-term relationship and not get so distracted by everything happening around him. I mean, sometimes it takes an older woman or an older player to coach the younger ones on how to stay committed and focused on their new venture in life. So my advice is just take a breath and calm down, Brad. It will all be okay.
Kirin, his name isn't Brad, it's Nick. Nick Maddinson?
Who?
The cricketer.
What? Oh, yeah, of course it is. Thanks for the present, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Kirin. And Brad, if you're watching, run!
Moving on to the weather and the all-important Christmas Day forecasts. In Australia, it will be the perfect temperature for drawing penises on the backs of your sunbaking friends with sunscreen.
While in the US, we are going to continue predicting a white Christmas, but the chance of it actually happening are about as low as Mariah Carey's dress at the Beacon Christmas show last week.
Really? Bring it up.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. If you liked our show, please share amongst your friends. If you didn't, maybe this will help.
Tune in next week to see more breaking news a few days after it actually happens. Merry Christmas, everyone.
And happy holidays to all.
Really? You can't let me have the last word?
Nope.